Welcome back to Easy Spirit 101. I hope you all are doing well. I already have the first card out here. That's the Death card. So some sort of big ending has occurred. It's funny because I'm drawn to these two. There's like on this card, there's two tiny towers in the back. That's making me think of those towers on the Moon card. Ace of Cups in reverse. So something that's hidden or secret that someone didn't deal with caused some sort of like love situation to not turn out. There's also like a lack of self-care, self-love that goes along with the message we had yesterday. So whatever this hidden, something has some sort of hidden secret, hidden fear, hidden or something repressed, something beneath the surface that has caused a lack of love in a situation. It's caused imbalance here. We have the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like the wheel, like the time, there's something about timing on this here. Like when the clock changed, when the time changed, this person was still confused and this person was still engaged in options. And that's what they chose to manifest. This person manifested, you know, what cup can I pick from? And maybe they knew what cup they were supposed to pick from. And because of this, it's caused a great ending here. A lot of conflict, competition, arguing, 10 of Swords. Someone here is having like a very ugly, very final feeling ending here. Yeah, this person held on to someone here from their past. Could be, I'm getting a lot of like, this person's holding on to Pentacles. This is a Pentacles energy. This person basically built a home, built a family with, you know, this Queen of Swords coming out under the Magician. This could have been who they were supposed to move towards, who they were supposed to have this Ace of Cups with. But because of something unresolved here in the background, something hidden, something secret, or it could just be something that needed to be brought up to the surface and healed. Yeah, with the Star card. Star card can be about healing, can be about your personal path. There was a choice that was made here that was basically like God saying you made the wrong choice when the wheel turned. This person chose to hang on to someone from their past and have like that stability and that home front with someone else. And I feel like this person is still feeling it because there's no love. The love was meant to be had with this other feminine here. So please tell me, what is this like? What are these hidden towers back here? What is this energy? I feel like someone is honestly, this person is kind of slow to change and slow to heal. Like, all of these things are still, these things that have happened, these things that have occurred, these conversations that have been had, even their thinking that they've always had from the past, like outdated thinking, is just kind of on repeat, and they haven't quite changed, and they haven't really healed. And in the meantime, yeah, this is a twin flame situation. Goodness gracious. So basically someone was supposed to move towards their twin flame, but they didn't do their healing. They didn't change. They held on to the past here. They held on to some sort of old energy. I feel like one of the counterparts in this situation is either going to be meeting someone new, or like has intentions of meeting someone new, because this wheel turned and the timer flipped here, and this person chose to hold back. This person chose not to move forward, and it's put their counterpart in a like high boundary situation. Yeah, someone here needs like way more time to heal. I feel like this situation was headed towards commitment, headed towards some sort of union. But we've got this seduction card out next to this talking time with friends. I feel like this is part of what was going on here. This is part of what this person held on to. They were kind of like this person was not ready. This is happily single. This person was basically like over here talking about commitment and having unconditional love with their counterpart. But they're over here like who they always were, living, being single, having fun, living in the moment, flirting with whoever they wanted, hooking up with whoever they wanted. With the sunglasses here, this person could have even been hiding this. They could have been doing both things at once. And this is what caused, it says stop the pattern. This is some sort of pattern in this situation. This person couldn't handle that twin flames mirror each other often. Like, things they see in the other person that they don't like are actually things that they don't like about themselves. But the reverse is true as well. Things you do like in your twin is also good qualities that you have as well. Yeah, it says take time to heal. This person still has to heal because if they even started, they're just now starting. I do feel like this person is trying to put an end here. This person is now, like, they've learned some sort of lesson in this situation. And now they are trying to focus on turning this cup towards themselves. There's some sort of element of maybe wanting to try and build a friendship here. This person is trying to work on stability and having fun. Excuse me. What else do we need to know about this situation? I feel like Spirit is telling me that someone's holding on too tightly to something when really they should be listening to Spirit. They're guiding you through your intuition. When this came out, I immediately heard, like, are you listening? Again, we have joy out here twice, so this is very important right now. Someone here has, like, lost their spark through this situation, through some sort of cycle. They're really caught up in like what feels frightening or what feels scary about a situation. I'm also getting a sense of someone being like really focused on being tough, being too tough through a situation. I feel like Spirit's saying we don't actually want you to be tough right now. We don't want you to be strong. We don't want you to be tough. Yeah, look at this. This is such a twin flame. This is like a twin flame cycle thing here. Like dead serious. And 4 and a 6 is 10, which is the ending. And then the 8 is the success and the infinity of the matter. Coming apart, coming together. Coming apart, coming together. 2s and 2s. This is so obviously like a twin flame thing. Yeah, this is a time of trying to learn this lesson in being resilient. You're gonna have to kind of toughen up because I feel like this is some sort of, I feel the energy of like someone being really tired. Again, I'm feeling this as Spirit saying, look, the magnifying glass is highlighting clarity. And they're saying listening. Like, I'm getting that neither one of these twins, these counterparts, are listening to Spirit. When they're not like making the time, they're not stopping, they're not quieting down their mind, they're not listening, they're not learning. Follow the leader. Yeah, their Spirit is like, y'all need to look at us. Look at this. I'm getting a lot of like timing and healing, and I feel like these two twins are like not doing their healing work. Maybe one counterpart more than the other, but yeah, this situation has created kind of some huge obstacle between the two here, and Spirit is saying you have everything you need to get through this, but no one is listening. Again, with the goblins, this goblins is telling me, I'm getting like stubborn. Yeah, just as I was saying stubborn, when we got movement in reverse. I feel like, now mind you, there's a lot of mirroring going on in this situation. So the two twins in this situation, if you think this is for you, and law of attraction is very important here. This is a situation of like, clean up your mind. clean up your garden that lives in your mind. For those of you who don't care about gardening and don't know about gardening very much, it's very much like plant the pretty things that you like in there. Plant the cool things that you like in your garden. And every once in a while, you got to take care of those. You got to water them, prune them sometimes. Depends on what you're planting. You got to focus and you got to take care. And there's patience involved in gardening as well. Sometimes growth is kind of slow. And also, you also have to weed, like little weeds and things can pop up, or little pests can pop up, and you got to get in there and you got to keep your garden all, you know, weeded and clean and growing and nurtured. That's what this is about. That's what they're saying to do in your mind. I feel like these two parties here weed all the wrong things. They water the weeds in their mind that they don't even want there. And there's a lot of finger pointing. And really, I'm getting that both of these twins are absolutely guilty. Mostly over this. Mostly over what they're allowing to go on in their mind. Excuse me. They keep seeking clarity and trying to rely on themselves for clarity, trying to dig through the depths of their own brain and their own mind. And Spirit is saying, thumping them on the head. Like, we're trying to get your attention here. How many times have we told you we're trying to get your attention and neither one of you are listening to me, and now you're getting tired and you're going to repeat this cycle. In friendly reminder, you are mirroring each other. So whatever you extremely dislike in that other person, you're only disliking that in yourself. So there's your hint. And the nice side of that is whatever you do like in that person, you also have that capability inside of yourself. So this is very, very specific for some sort of counterpart connection. If it is you, I'm getting stop pointing the finger. Even if it seems like it's not aligning at the moment, it's like something that is aligned before. It's probably something you're mad about with that partner you've done before in the past or something like that. And now they're showing that side to you and you're harshly judging them. So only Josh. I don't know why I almost said Josh. That could be for someone. Josh. Only God can judge you. Definitely, if you keep judging your own twin, you're gonna draw a further and further wedge between the two of you. Both parties here need to clean up the garden in their mind and focus on what they want out of this situation and let the past go. Let the fears go, let the heartache go. Prove to Spirit you've been listening and learning. Yeah. No. They're like, I feel like, yeah, we've got yes sideways. Like, this situation is mega blocked. They say the potential is here, but this movement needs to occur. It's like these parties have been separated to work on something. And someone here, both parties need to take the time It says the situation will improve. Hopefully this message is going to get to the right place And these two parties can start working on cleaning up their garden. Yeah. And let go of timing and let go of judgment. Let go of... I feel like both parties are doing this to each other. This is the energy I'm picking up out of this reading here. It's the time to focus on yourself. It's the time to clean up your mind. It's a time to definitely let go of the judgment. Do not judge your twin. You don't have a right to judge. Only God can judge you. So, they are a reflection of you. Even if it doesn't seem that way at this moment, they might be stuck in a place of something you've done before in the past. It's probably going to be triggering for a lot of people. I hate to say it, but even if you don't know it, it could be something you've done in a past life. And that's where it starts to get sticky and confusing. So if you are in a sticky and confusing situation with your twin, you might need to broaden your horizons. You might need to fan out your scope a little bit, because yes, you could have been... There are times when, as a twin, we have been a cheating dog on our counterpart in like another lifetime. And it broke that person's heart so bad that they, you know, like the wheels turn. The wheel always turns, like it did in the beginning of this. The wheel turned, and it was like, look at the energy going on when the big giant wheel of fate turned. It's a you get what you give out kind of thing. So even though you may feel like, oh, I've learned my lesson, and oh, I know I'm not that person, your twin may be stuck in that same pain, in that same area of growth. They may be struggling along on their journey to wake up and to heal. And they don't feel your love and light as a guidance system of drawing them in if you're angry and you're mad and you're pointing your finger. Now, I will say, given certain circumstances, sometimes we are divinely guided to pull away. This doesn't mean you have to rush in. This doesn't mean you have to come in and start chit-chatting and you know, the people in this situation need to be alone and need to self-reflect and need to do healing and mental gardening. But it means energetically. It means from afar, are you sitting there being mad at your twin, not understanding what's going on, not recognizing that they're a mirror for you, and everything that caused this and everything that is making you mad or triggered when you interact is something that you don't like within yourself. It's something that you might need to change within yourself. And sometimes twin situations get sticky. Like this one. This one is sticky, I can tell. The energy is very thick. It's hard. It's heavy. And very stubborn. I feel like both parties are stubborn. I feel like one of the most important messages coming through from this is that you're not listening to spirit. This has gotten, I feel like this connection has gotten so out of hand that spirit is saying, really, both parties here need to look at me and let me guide you. Let your spirit team guide you forward at this point, because you've gotten yourself in some sort of mess. This connection has gotten themselves in like a big mess here. So that's part of what needs to be done. That's the most important thing that needs to be done, is this connection needs to spend way more time stopping, listening, getting guidance from Spirit, and following that guidance forward. And the other thing is garden up your mind. Do your gardening in your mind. There are issues of giving attention to something in our minds or in ourselves that shouldn't be. Yeah. No, not the right time. And it's going to keep going like this until this connection figures this out. How long has this been going on? 25 minutes? Let me see. I want to get some advice. Advice here. Let me use this one. Love and Light Spirit, please give me advice. What does the Divine Masculine in this situation need to do? What does the Divine Masculine in this situation need to do? What advice do you have for the Divine Masculine in this situation, please? Divine Masculine needs to know. This Divine Masculine might be trying to push forward in this connection at this time, either physically or energetically. Divine Masculine needs to know Spirit is saying, no, conditions are not favorable right now. Ask the angels to help, guide, and comfort you. Your emotions are healing, masculine. Right now is the time for healing. This could be part of what this hidden thing is. I don't know if I said it, but I meant to. It could be, there might be some like hidden emotions. There's like a hidden trauma that you've been covering up for years and years that needs to come out and be looked at and healed. Maybe you've so habitual in like pushing through, moving forward. Spirit saying, don't go towards your twin right now. You are healing your emotions. Your emotions are healing, which enables you to open up to greater love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and mind. Is there someone in your life you're not forgiving or that you're angry towards? And especially if it's your twin, that's a block. That is a block. Spirit does want you to hang in there and understand that you have an important life purpose involving communication and or the arts. And please don't allow your insecurities to hold you back. Ask them for help. Yeah, this was in reverse. I am leading you towards the answers of your prayer. Please listen to and follow the steps. Masculine, they are trying to get to you. You need to turn off all your business. Turn off all your distractions. Cut out any kind of distractions that you're engaged in. Go on a fast. Okay, I'm about to start a fast myself, you guys. This is very important when you're ascending. It's very important if you actually want to make progress on this journey here. Excuse me. Like me, I'm a mom that can make your brain turn into scrambled eggs. It's very important to find a way to connect. And for me, I pretty much have to fast to connect. Okay, so that's for masculine here. Masculine, they're calling you out. We already said earlier, you're not listening. They're talking to you. They're saying, listen to my guidance, and you're not listening. They want you to listen. All right, feminine. Feminine here. What does the feminine need to know? What advice? Yeah, feminine. You are at the end of a cycle in your life. Call on the angels to help you and guide you. Happiness. I'm really getting something about this joy and this happiness. Happiness awaits you now. Advice for this feminine here in this situation. You deserve the best. Reach for the stars. Don't compromise. Make sure you're not compromising. This almost wanted to come out like this. Feminine, focus on your deservingness. Make sure you aren't compromising. Reach for the stars here. Reach for them. Clean up your garden. Plant what you want in your garden. Let that masculine catch up to you if that's what you're worried about. I don't feel like this feminine is worried about that so much, because this energy of like this is already here. Yes, have faith and hope. Stay positive here. There's something coming in that you don't know about yet and you can't see it. And I'm gonna do a little TMI, you guys, especially me being me, right? I'm a reader. My toxic trait is trying to look. Trying not to be surprised. Trying to see what it is. And I have to exercise my self-control on that. I have to exercise my self-control on that and allow spirit to just be like, you can't see it yet. And you need to stay positive about it and don't look. So don't look. Don't be trying to look. Live in the moment. Focus on your garden. One more for feminine, please. Yeah, keep charging and don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to appear. So what were you meant to be charging ahead on? This again is reaching forward. This tries to be, don't settle. There's something you're considering or like trying to settle on here. Keep going. Keep going and don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to appear. So, masculine, I hate to call you out, but I'm going to do it anyway. A lot of this, the healing, the underneath the surface stuff, this pause, you know, this, please understand that if your feminine has moved past a certain stage on this journey, it doesn't mean she doesn't love or care about you, and that this isn't hurting her in some way to feel like she's leaving her masculine behind. But this feminine might already, sometimes God does that on this journey. God will tell you, okay, you need to keep moving. Let us handle this. Masculine, your goal right now is to heal all that mess beneath the surface. What did you do to cause self-sabotage? Are you pouring into yourself? Are you giving yourself love? Because this connection aligns based on self-love, high vibration, all of those things. So where you have to get honest with yourself, you have to admit things with yourself. Where did I drop the ball on those particular aspects of this journey? Was my vibration high? Did I clean up my inner world so my outer world can be clean? Did I act in alignment with what this journey is about? Or am I healed on the inside? Am I still carrying around some sort of imbalanced emotions from when I was a teenager, for example, okay? This is what you're working on right now. This is why this connection is apart. If you are pulling on your feminine, you need to stop pulling on your feminine. Know that she feels the same way that you do. She cares about you the same way she cares about herself. And that's part of why she's being guided to keep going and keep moving, and she's not meant to stay stuck with you in unfavorable conditions. So this is kind of a like a catch-up energy, and part of your issue is, this has been coming out a lot, someone's trying to reach you and tell you how to move and tell you something. I don't know if this masculine is not ready for this or what this is, but you're not taking time, you're not tuning out the world and connecting with spirit. I highly recommend a fast for whoever you are. If you are confused right now, you are meant to be healing. This is not the right time to come together with your twin. Because there's confusion around that, and you have this important purpose here involving communication. I'm specifically getting drawn to something about communication. Please don't allow your insecurities to hold you back. I really am recommending here, of course, do your research. I'm not a doctor. The disclaimer is these are for, you know, handle at your own risk. If you need to see a doctor, you know, my disclaimer's on my info. Y'all can look at that later. But this right here, do your research, okay? Or call your doctor and get information on how can I'm interested in fasting for religious purposes or spiritual purposes or healing purposes, because fasting can literally magically handle all of that. That's why it's so beautiful. Okay, please do your research and be safe. I'm highly recommend this divine masculine go on a fast. That is not any kind of shaming thing. As I said myself, I'm about to go on a fast. So I do it a lot. I do it often. I'm not always fasting, but I do it often. Okay. All right. This is what I have for you guys. I hope that this reaches where it needs to, because this connection, this twin flame energy here is a bit rough. Definitely needs some sort of release, some sort of healing, some sort of movement. There's heavy stagnation. I'm getting ringing in my right ear, that this connection is stuck in the mud, basically. Like, oh my gosh, my ear won't stop ringing. Yeah, yes, the energy here, this connection, if you think this is for you, feminine, masculine, this connection really needs healing. I know y'all don't want to hear that. Y'all want to hear that it's over and we're coming in a union. Well, I'm here to tell you it takes work. It can take work. It can take a long time. You never know with these connections here. So that's what I have for you, and y'all have a wonderful day. I will see you again tomorrow.